The reason that I say people would learn a lot more if they actually came and saw me in person is because even on a video, it seems like it's 3D, but you see me on a flat screen. You may see me turn and move, but if I was in your real face to face, there's a different 3D that comes to life that moves all around you in 360, panorama, danorama, you know. So when we say stuff like there's sight words, kids learn better with sight words. Do you know that we're all kids? And do you know that every word is a sight word? I'll use one of the hardest ones, is. What does is mean? Is means that I see, with an S at that point, E-E, that is true. I can see that that's true. It is. And how is that a sight word? Because if a person was standing in front of you, you could say I and hold your hand straight up in front of your chest and say I, like I, this guy right here. You could point at yourself and say I too. There's sight words can be done with any sight, any motion, any sign. So I can say I, as in this straight line, this person right here, put a hat on me for the top of the eye and put a line on the bottom of my feet as the bottom of the eye and put a line in the center of me as here I am in the center, this guy. And then you make a S with your finger in the sky. S, everything from this top corner of the right, circle all the way to the middle of the left, back over to the middle of the left on top of the S. Like make a half a C on the first top half to the center, and then take that C and continue it as if it was a backward C from the middle half to the other side at the bottom left. You would just make an S in the sky. I tried to explain it in words, which is harder to do than just sign it. There's another example. But if I just took my finger and signed an S in the sky and said, I, this guy right here, and then did this S, and spun around while I did the S even better, because it would mean all over. S means from top to bottom that I'm looking at. So it means, hey, I've seen this, and it is. Because what this guy standing here pointing at myself and looked all around and I saw stuff, SS, all this stuff right here, it is. Or I gathered around all the S, like as the stuff that I've heard, and I've analyzed it, and I say, yes, it is. So every word is a sight word. And when you can get somebody who can actually talk in math, speak in math, live spiritually in math, and show it to you, it will help you. You will definitely benefit from seeing me and listening to me. It doesn't mean going and repeating every word I say, going and repeating every action I say, but it means going inside your mind and analyzing what you think about before you make any actions in the world. And therefore, the world will be better because of you now, not because of me, just because I actually showed you how to use math in your mind, spiritual math, not the ones they teach in school, not the words they teach in school, but using those words and letters because they're shapes and showing you what they really do in the world when you act upon them. Because no matter what you do, it is an action. You can say it is because you thought it right now, or you can walk all over the place and travel all over the world and say, I've traveled the world, and someone said, it is a fact. I see that you have, because you've done it. You've got places from here. You've got places from there. So when I'm telling you that I've been from the beginning of time to the end, you can actually sit down and listen to me for the rest of your life if you want to, or hear some of the things that I tell you, and it will click in your mind, and you'll see that you've done it too, and it'll blow your mind. And the deeper you get into it, the more you can actually see in such an intense way. It's not something you need to wonder about or something that you have to watch on TV for the effects. It's not even something that you have to live through to know for sure. It's the effects that were already in you, and you can live through them again if you want to, but you won't. Why would you want to know how this person's life went when you think that they're dead now? And why would so those names, numbers, and combinations of letters would be something you read to be a fact, and you'd say, I want to live the life of this person, and it would go according to what you've read about them, what you know about them, and what spiritually really happened in math. And it's right there for us to use, but it's not there for us to see. You have to see it inside yourself, and that's how you use it. And it is a fact. This guy right here, me pointing at my chest, it says it with the big S that I'm drawing. And if you listen to it, listen to what I say, you'll see it. It is. And you're God too. And so it is. Until next time, peace. Keep loving each other and learn how to love yourself even more. God bless.